Hi, this is DH Dunn, and we're playing Stranded Deep as Drew Adley from my Fractured Everest fantasy series. So, getting back to where we were the previous day, we had just finished. Let's see, we had just gotten into our second day on our second island, and Drew has no water. So, I think the first thing we do here, don't even have to climb, let's get this coconut. And probably get a second one. Let's see if we can get another one where Drew doesn't have to climb. Alright, so we're going to get those. Drop them on the ground. Whoops. Okay, get the knife. A chop. A chop. A chop. A chop. Okay. Pick it up. Pick it up. And let's drink. And we'll drink. And drop that. Go back to the knife. Let's look. Okay. All right. So we're okay. So this is probably our last day on this island. Maybe we should name this island. So if the first island, we'll say the first island's Everest, then I think I would call this one Lhotse, which is a mountain that's part of the same massif, the same overall structure as Everest, and it's right next door. It is also one of the 14 8,000 meter peaks, and so we will call this Lhotse Island. Now, of course, for no good reason, I want to know if I can go up this, and I can. Can I walk off? Yes. Okay. So I was very interested in this. If we're going to stay on this island for the rest of this day, I want to get an idea of, I mean, did they really give us this super cool looking ship and there's nothing to get out of it? Oh, nope, I see a box in there. Drew, get over to that box. Okay, this box says something on it. It says loaded. Can't really fully make that out. Container. Okay, well, that's not that exciting. Ooh, more rations is fantastic. A hammer is fantastic. This fishing spear I'm actually going to leave because we already have one. But a hammer and rations are just, that's wonderful. The boat trip was worth it. Now, of course, we need to be thinking about what is our overall goal here. And I've been giving this some thought. And, well, one of our goals is going to be to get out of the spot that we're a little stuck in here. Let's see if I can jump out here. Okay. Am I still crouched? Yes, that was the problem. Duh. I noticed yesterday in this crafting menu, there's like, there's things like stoves and stuff, which is cool. Plank station, don't even know what that's for. Furnace, but there's like straight up house stuff. Tables, chairs. So I think my goal, let's go, if you go over here, there's the consumables, story, farming, vehicles, so you can get a raft going. Don't super know why we need one when we have a raft. But, and then here, houses, a foundation. Like a foundation's only 4 sticks. So I want to get started on our house. Like, if there's not a way, whoa, we're wielding the hammer now. If there's no way to go to be rescued, then, let's make a life of it. All right, so now watch this thing. Don't step on it. I don't think he's poisoned anymore. Nope, he still is. Okay, so I guess that was our other goal, was to be not poisoned. So we found a plant. I may have I may have dropped it. Let's go back into crafting for a second. And consumables. There are things he can make, but we can't see it yet, which means we need to get up in our crafting on these. What's the easiest one of these we could make? Probably the coconut flask. So let's work on that. Let's get some lashing, which means we need more of this stuff here. Young palm tree, fibrous leaves. But I'd like to get going on a house and just do the Gilligan's Island thing. Or Drew's Island. Or Drew's chain of islands. There are 14 8,000 meter peaks. This is actually where the whole Everest thing started for me. I was reading a book called No Shortcuts to the Top by Ed Viesturs. And it details his goal to be the first American climber to climb all 14 8,000 meter peaks. All of them are in Asia. All of them are part of the Himalayas. And when he finally accomplished it, it was something that I believe at the time only like maybe 9 or 10 other people had done, no Americans. Last I looked, he was still the only American to achieve it. I believe he did it all without supplemental oxygen. That's a thing for a lot of climbers. Some of them believe that it's more honest or something. I don't necessarily look at it that way, but, you know, I'm not a climber. I just write about them. So let's see, but I'll probably talk about that book more because it's pretty great. Highly recommend it. No Shortcuts to the Top by Ed Viesturs. All right, so we've got our lashing. Now we need, is this cooked? It's not. See, we need, this inventory thing is becoming a problem. That you know, you can only carry 8 things at a time. But now I see up there, whoops, whole day to climb. I see up there, not only am I going to get a coconut, I think. I didn't actually look to make sure there were coconuts up here. There aren't. But I want to see what I can see here. There's something up there. I don't know if we're able to get up there or not. All right, well. There is a coconut on the beach. Did I use this one already? No. Pick it up. Not enough from an inventory. Drop. Hey, pig. I honestly thought I was about to get attacked there for a second. Drop the rations, and we'll pick them back up in a minute. Okay, pick up that coconut. Craft a flask. Not enough room in inventory. Jeepers, jeepers. Okay, but we made it. Okay, so there's our collection of... We're just going to make a little collection here. Okay, let's pick that up. Let's pick this up. Where's our raft? Oh, it's raining. Gosh. I wish I had a rain collection here. I mean, you know, this is likely to be our secondary home, so we could get some of that stuff going here too. See, the weather's picking up out there too. So I'm just going to start piling some stuff here so that I'm not carrying all this crap around. Hold to drop, hold to drop. I'm afraid if I drop that potato, something's going to eat it. Hold that. There we go. All right. It really does not stand out at all. If not for the rations, I don't think we'd find it. So I'm going to actually go grab my paddle, my nice orange paddle, and put that on the ground. Okay. Oof. Getting crazy. Look at the winds out there. The waves. Careful not to step in any purple things. You're already poisoned. Alright, that's well done. I love a good storm. I guess I should talk about what I'm doing before I go into my latest of the endless collection of sea stories. So what I am doing right now is crafting to try to get leveled up. So I'm going to make another, I've got more lashing, I'm going to get another coconut, and I'm going to make another one of these. Let's grab this stuff quick too. And let's put it back with our other collection. Try to consolidate. I should have put my lean-to over here as well, my little shelter, because this is really good. That ship there is a fantastic milestone. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There. Drop the, it looks like a drink. It looks like one of those fruity drinks. Umbrella in it. Okay, so I'm looking for a coconut. This coconut right here. I will get back to my sea story because I know you're waiting on bated breath for the sea story. So basically, just that. I've been to some pretty spectacular storms in my time on the ship. The most impressive of all of them was a typhoon that I went through. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Went through off the coast of or off Hong Kong, and it was just really a really spectacular and an impressive storm. And a lot of veteran sailors got seasick through that. I was lucky. I did not get seasick. Not bragging, just telling the straight truth. I never really got seasick in the Navy. I didn't know until I got on the ship the very first time whether I would, how I would handle, the ocean. And I remember my first time going out to sea. All the veteran sailors get out their cans of sardines and all their stinky fish and their cigars and everything, and like very much wanted to make us new kids sick. And I was nervous as we were heading out of San Diego for the first time. Would I start to get nauseous? But very lucky. I just don't have that particular bit of coating in my stomach. I just don't get motion sick. Don't get motion sick. Not afraid of heights. Two things that came in big handy in the Navy. Now I see something green out there, and if this turns out to be some kind of dopey shell, I'm gonna be mad, and I think it is. Yup. It's not even real. It's just art. Came all the way out there. Risked my life against this crab. Alright, so I'm just looking for lashing, grabbing coconuts. Oh, he wants water again already. There's water everywhere. Just open your mouth, Drew. It's right there. Just drink it in. You've got coconuts hollowed out everywhere. Now, this is the crab I killed yesterday. We didn't skin that? I thought we did. I mean, I have a big thing of meat already. Okay, well... I think I may have exhausted our lashing supply. Let's see, craft that one. Ooh, we leveled up. Okay. I didn't really care about these stupid coconut, hollowed out coconuts. I just wanted to level up the crafting. So let's see. Now, yes, we can make an antidote. So what do we need? We need a coconut flask and 2 peepees. And I think we have a peepee. No jokes, please. Come on, guys. Let's grow up here. We have a peepee. We need another peepee. Maybe it's pie pie. I don't think so, though. I think it would be disappointing if that was true. So, the typhoon that I went through was so impressive. The thing that I most remember... There's a few fairly gross things that have to do with people throwing up that I will not regale you with. But I very much remember going out on the weather deck, which we were not supposed to do, but we did anyway. And the swells were just unbelievable. And there was some of the other ships in our amphibious readiness group. I was on an amphib. So it was not one of the cool ships, and I'll talk about that in another sea story. But anyway, one of the smaller amphibious ships that was with us, an LST, which I don't think they even make anymore. We would watch the bow of that thing just come completely out of the water to the point where you could see the red paint that's normally underwater, and then the aft portion would come up on the stern, and you'd see the propellers, you'd see the screws moving. Like, it was crazy. Very, very cool to have been through it. At the time, not as cool. All right, so we're looking for, I do have one, right? Or did I have one? I thought I had one. Let's check our little collection. We're moving over. Okay, I can see some corrugated metal or something out there that I didn't notice before. Or maybe it washed up in the storm. That could be. Okay, well, we need a flask for this recipe. Refined hammer, rations, paddle, aloe salve, pee-pee. There we go. Not enough room in the friggin' inventory. Okay, something's gotta go here. I'm gonna put this lashing down. They're easy to spot. Okay, pick it up, but we need another one. And, you know, I'm pretty confident there's none of this on Everest Island. But here on Lhotse, you know, we found one. What's that over there? Nothing. I mean, this is fairly realistic, you know, in that not everything would leap out at you in real life either. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, it is a plant. It is not the plant. So our entire narrative now has been changed by a clumsy footstep onto some kind of urchin or something. And that's interesting. I like it when games do things like that. Having said that, looking for the pee-pee. Can't find the pee-pee. There's just no way this isn't funny. I'm sorry. It's like stupid but funny. Okay, yeah. Lashing, aloe, rock, planks. You know it's not a big island. Can we sneak in here? It seems like we cannot. There's nothing in there anyway. Get up. You watch. By the time nope, he's still poisoned. You don't need to check the watch. You can just look at the blotches on his arm. So it's not going to go away. It doesn't necessarily seem to be killing him. So, gee. I should have paid more attention to that plant when I picked it up. And we definitely need two, which seems a little unfriendly. Makers of Stranded Deep. Seems like you shouldn't have a recipe that requires two of something and not give you two of the somethings. But maybe I'm just getting a little salty about that. All right, let's see. So, all right, he's very thirsty. He's very hungry. He's poisoned. He's dehydrated. He's survived 5 days. All right, well, we know we've got rations, and that solves both of those problems at once. So let's take those. But we can't. And do you know why? I do. Because we don't have room. Eat them up. Did he eat them? Wow. It's extremely fast eating. All right, so I do think we're staying here on this island another day. If the poison is something that will eventually kill you, Drew might not make it. Oh, look at this. A flare gun. Well, we gotta take that. Wow. Okay. We could have opened this crate from outside. I practically got myself stuck in the ship. Now, it's getting a bit too dark for much more shenanigans. We could consider a fire to cook up this crab meat that we got. I don't know if that meat is eventually going to go bad. I I like how either these palm tree things come back fast, or I'm just missing them. There's some yucca or yucca. But we are not finding the plant that we shall not name, lest we fall into another giggle fit. So, we're going to take Drew over here to the sunset. Although I think the sun's going to go down before we get there. Yup. And find the lean-to. I see it. And we're going to go to sleep. Will he die in his sleep? Let's find out. He didn't. Alright, let's save. Let's get a score here. 6 days. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 1 rotation around the island, looking for the plant. If we don't find it, we're going to head back to Everest. We're going to remember this as Lhotse. I wish there was a labeling mechanism. One of the things they added in the Long Dark recently, within the past year, is spray cans. And it lets you make all kinds of different labels and stuff. You can't write with them, but it is a useful tool for marking stuff up. And I like the idea of naming these islands and keeping track of where they are. I wish there was like a map system. For all I know, there is. Maybe there is. Maybe it's something that we find or we locate. Is this cloth? Look, man. This inventory thing is getting a bit frustrating. So I don't need this. Well, no, if I find the plant, I do. I don't need the spear. I would much rather have the cloth. Because I can make another spear. Easy. But I can't make cloth. So that's the end of that decision. So we're going to do 1 orbit, as we said. Looking for PP plant. This is that Wavaluva, which I'm probably saying wrong. And then we are going to head out back to Everest. Not that there's any of the plant there either, but from Everest we can pick another island. I don't want to go to another island from here, because I may never figure out how to get back to Everest. Alright, so we are looking and looking, and we've got some stuff here. We're going to have to make room for this paddle. Well, we have some other interesting supplies there. Plus pigs. There's pigs on Lhotse. I gotta start thinking about what we'll call the next one. Of course, the second largest or tallest. This is its own category. This whole what is the tallest mountain thing. All right, we've got no PP plants. I am going to drop something, grab that paddle, and we're out of here. The second tallest mountain on Earth is K2. Not a very exciting name. It is not Lhotse. Lhotse is not the second tallest mountain. What am I going to leave? I mean, I don't want to leave that. I only have 1. I can make another coconut flask. These hard choices. I'm definitely going to maybe investigate some inventory solutions here. I'm sure there are much better ways to do this than I'm doing. Okay. Let's pull this out. But we're heading back. All right. Let's get in. Operate. Okay, let's turn to port, turn to port, turn to port, and forward. I'm very confident that's Everest over there. And I think our goal when we get to Everest is going to be to get settled. Probably cook this this big crab meat that we got because we're out of rations again. And I left the spyglasses. To be honest, although I was excited to find the spyglasses, they weren't really. I didn't find them to be that useful. So we're going to go back to Everest. We're going to get settled. We're going to cook the crab meat, and then we're going to pick another island to go to. That'll be K2. And from this point, I probably will try to go down the list of the 14, just for fun. I believe I used to know this. I'm pretty confident I can name all 14. I used to know the order. I believe the third one is Kangchenjunga, which is right in northern India. I believe it is the only one that is fully inside India. The Himalayas go through China, Nepal, India, and they branch off into a sub-chain called the Karakoram, and that's where K2 is, and Broad Peak is there as well. If you ever get interested in this sort of thing, there are many fascinating books about the rush between the 20s and the 50s to be the first one to climb each of these 14 8,000 meter peaks, and each nation kind of wanted to. It was a very nationalistic endeavor, and so some mountains were the French were the first ones to climb Annapurna, and so Annapurna was considered the French mountain, and it's really, really interesting stories, and No Shortcuts to the Top by Ed Viesturs does cover it quite well, as in each chapter he talks about his time on each of these 14 mountains, his multiple attempts in some cases, and he also talks about his the history of each of the attempts to climb the mountains. And so, it only starts with Everest. The history of the rest of these mountains is just as fascinating, if not more so. And I also highly recommend Annapurna, a book by, I want to say Maurice Herzog. I might have got that wrong. All right, I should be paying attention here. So let's get out of the stop operating. We're back on Everest. Yeah, well, do not flip the raft over. Okay? Hey, whoa. Went the wrong way. Let's get better over here.
As far as I know, nothing's wrong. I could be wrong about that.
Thanks, Google. Yeah, Google's been extremely odd lately. Okay, so we are back on Everest. How do I know it's Everest? Because there's our water, and he needs it bad. So, how do I drink from it? X, A. Oh, you go to the top. Okay, X to drink. Okay, I think that may have been a full drink. Let's look. Nope, that wasn't really that much. Oh, X to drink. There we go. That's all the water. Fairly disappointing. Okay. I just almost habitually want to cut those down now because you just constantly need that stuff. All right, let's get back to our fire pit here in the center. I mean, obviously this is base camp, right? Why wouldn't it be? So Drew's got his base camp, and I thought I had yeah, there we go. Campfire. Okay. So we need lashing again, but it looks like the yucca's back. Let's go drop off this friggin' paddle as we fight the inventory. Definitely going to look into this. I don't want to do, I don't want to go online and get all the best tips and everything. I don't want to figure stuff out other than, by playing. But I may look inside the game. Just not make you listen to me do that. All right, let's see. You know what? If I drop this, it should still be there. Okay, that's really pops against the this too. There we go. All right. Can I make a lashing? Because I need to make kindling. Crafting. Oh, you only need sticks for kindling? I assume you need a lashing for it. So you need lashing for everything. All right. Let's get the fire going. This is the stupidest, biggest thing. Why did they make it so huge? Like, maybe it would be this huge in real life and they're just being accurate. But it just seems funny to me how big it is. All right, hold to light. All right, we do the Boy Scout thing. All right. I'm going to leave the other one right there. Okay, so it's easy to see. Now, finally, spoiled medium meat. God, didn't I know that would happen. Dump it over here. Maybe. The other one, thank goodness we went and did that, check the crab again. Man, that makes me mad. Okay, lesson learned on that. I forgot we had these beans too. Let's pick that up. And, oh gosh, look at this. I don't like that. I'm going to need to do something about that. I want to store stuff on the beach where it pops better. So that we know what's there, because it just tends to blend into the grass too much. So while we're waiting for our ding, I feel like this might be our next island target. Well, this one looks closer though. Yeah. Feeling good about that. Drag the boat over here. Not yet though. Right now, waiting for our food. And I think we're gonna get this food. And what time is it? 1300. Get this food and then probably we'll save and we'll call this an episode. Got a couple sea stories in. We managed to get back. We named our islands and we managed to get back from Lhotse to Everest. And is there a compass? I thought because if there was a compass, I could at least say, well, this is the North Island, this is the South Island, etc. Yeah, I saw that he's got all kinds of problems, but you know what? I think we're going to have to just be used to there being problems. I think there is a compass. What good is a flare gun? Probably for animals. Compass. Okay. And if we were to take the compass out, aha. Okay, so Lhotse is northeast of Everest. So anyone who knows me knows that I'm never more than 5 feet from a whiteboard. I'm gonna make a note here. Lhotse, but not enough. We'll see what else. But okay, so we definitely want to hang on to this compass. Use our incredibly limited inventory. Give it a slot. Man, how long is this freaking meat gonna take? Still cooking. We're waiting for that ding. All right. This compass is huge. Look at his hand. Look at how big the compass is. It's hilarious. Okay, so I think probably I want to do nice, easy, right on the money. Okay, so we're going to go southwest. I don't know if that's a good island, but our target, Southwest Island. I don't know. If people start watching this and paying attention to it, maybe I'll draw some maps up or something. All right. Drew is hungry. Come on, man. How long is this going to take? I wonder if this rotted meat will become a problem. It is cooked. Hey, I never heard the ding. Glad I checked. Okay, so let's look at our watch. Okay, Num, num, num. Pretty good. Okay. I'm really disappointed in the water collection, though. I thought that was going to be, particularly with that storm that came through. I guess maybe it missed this island. I mean, that's possible. I don't know. I'm going to check that water quick before we go. I think. There we go. Next time I make an island, I need to consolidate things better. Now, what is this? Oh, it's more of that Wava Lavula. Wavu Lavula. More Wava Lavula. Any PP plant? Don't see it. All right, any water? Yes. Decent amount. Okay. Let's head back to base camp. Yep, right over the meat. And hit the lean-to. And I'm going to save. All right, so we will be exploring the Southwest Island in our search for PP plant next time. So thanks very much. I'll see you later.